Guess what? What?
It is I, RipperX!
Check. Hey guys, welcome to the party. My name's RipperX. Well, we're back in Conan Exiles. This is playthrough number 2 for us. Excited to be back. Didn't really get super far the last time. It was kind of just more, you know, first time ever jumping into a game. You just obviously want to figure out what the hell you're doing, but I kind of have more of an understanding what we need to do. And obviously crafting... Well, once I use this.
Bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization.
Well, that's
Beyond
new.
the passage of our highways, like the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other.
Something about highways? Okay. Maybe there's vehicles in this game I haven't found out yet about.
Enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads.
How about the yellow brick road? Can we follow that? Anyways, it's nice to be back. We are playing on a PvP server. This is, I guess, hardcore mode, something like that. It's RP PvP, and I did find an old guild I used to play against, used to fight against these guys. Also played with them as well in some previous games. Lords of Death, LOD. So we are on their PvP server that they have. Looks like I think there's 20 people on at the moment. So depending on you know, where their location is, we might actually run into some people. Probably not though. It's a pretty big game world for the most part. Okay, so one thing I didn't do last time, guys, is essentially build a fort. What we want to do is basically get enough resources to, A, build a campfire. Once I have that campfire, we're going to have to place it down. The problem is it can't be next to another person's claimed land. And there's a lot of houses and claimed land pretty much everywhere you go in this server right now. So that's pretty much the goal here. We need to get a campfire set, and then once we get the campfire set, I need to build a little tiny fort. And that fort, if I can protect my campfire and my bed, no one can really, I believe for the most part, they can't dismantle my campfire. If my campfire is dismantled, that means I'm not going to be able to spawn there. So, campfire with a bed inside of a tiny little, you know, tiny little fort, I think, is a really good start just to claim home base. And once we have that, I feel like we can actually start to focus on PvP. That's kind of the goal here anyways. This is a PvP server, that's the whole point. Anyways, that's kind of the goal here, guys. I am getting a little bit of lag, a little bit of desync, but I think we're okay so far. We're going to keep going. Obviously, before I get a campfire, I need to just get armor and weapons. Just the basic armor and weapons so I can actually have a little bit of protection on my character here. Hope you like my new character, guys. He's a samurai legend, basically. Besides his 12-pack, he has really, really soft white hair. I bathe at least 4 times a day with him. Really high-quality shampoo as well. You can get some of the high-quality shampoos you can get from some of these bigger mobs that are spawning around the water. Again, salt water is really good for your skin as well, so I've been really focusing hard on making my my guy gorgeous. And so far, so good. Okay, here we go. And again, if you're new to Conan Exiles, you didn't see the first playthrough, one of the big things you need to do in this game is spam the living hell out of the E key. Not holding it down, but just spamming it over brush. You're going to be getting plant fibers, you're going to be getting insects, which you can technically eat. The best way to actually eat and get fed, obviously, is going to be killing something and taking their flesh and then, you know, cooking it. But another really good way to go, especially when you're a newer player, is look for eggs. There's going to be eggs inside of nests, and if you loot those eggs, you can eat the eggs, and it gives you way more food than these pesky little insects that you have to eat like 100 of them to really have anything. So look for eggs, guys. That's one of the big things. But again, spamming E, for any noob out there, that's kind of like the main... You want to spam E and collect as much as possible, basically. Okay, so fast forward just a little bit, guys. I was able to get enough resources to actually craft a campfire. Now, there's a couple things happening that really sucks. First, the server's desynced, and it's effing me up pretty hard. It's hard to, like, fight anything. It's hard to even, like, just chop wood or rock. Alright, this is not good. 1 second. Oh my gosh, dude. I am 1 hit from death! Oh my goodness. That would have sucked. I would have lost everything. Full loot, obviously. Anyways, I have my campfire. The big problem right now with the campfire, I can't find a place to actually drop it. It's like it's claimed everywhere. So that is the #1 goal right now. Drop my campfire in a place where I can actually be able to drop it, and then from there I can build around the campfire. That's the goal. Dude, this server is so desynced right now. I think LOD is doing this on purpose because they know I'm in the server. They know how much of a threat I am. A PvP threat especially. Wow, this is one of the hardest deers I've ever fought. Probably one of the top deers in the game so far. Okay, so good news, guys. I think I found a spot. Excuse the language in the chat. I'm just incredibly upset. Everything's desynced. Everything's lagged. Like 5 seconds lag, basically. LOD is definitely doing something on purpose to me here. Okay. So we just placed the campfire, even though it's not appearing yet because of the desync. It's grayed out on my hotbar below, which means I did place it successfully, which is huge. I think actually I might just restart, guys, because I don't know if it'll maybe improve, but I'm going to try to restart and see if it'll help. Okay, restart has been successful. The campfire is alive and well. I think I need to hit E real quick. I need to put some wood in the campfire and turn it on. I think that's how it works, something like that. Okay. Yeah. Cool, I'm just going to turn the switch on, the campfire switch. So, what, we have 30 minutes, something like that? About 30 minutes. There we go. I don't know what happens if the campfire is not on. Maybe it doesn't save. Maybe it doesn't save your spot. Oh my god, dude! These guys come out of nowhere every single time I play this game. All right, so that is good though. We got a good start. Now we have to drop a bed and we have to actually build around this to actually successfully make this home base. Again, guys, I'm so sorry, but we are having massive desync issues. This is not. It's not even fun. It's like. It's really hard to play, to be honest. But I will say, I'm having a blast in this game. I'm really enjoying myself. When it's not desync, the game is really, really fun. And there's a lot to it. Once I can actually establish a home base, I think there's going to be a lot more fun stuff we can do. There's some pretty cool, I guess, adventures and spots in this game to check out. Not to mention fighting other players. So. Okay, what do we do? Interact? What is that? Oh, cool. Spawn point updated. Awesome. That means if we die, we're going to be able to spawn. That's cool. Okay. I do believe they just added teleports for deers in this game. Deers now have a teleport they can use, so if you do attack a deer, it's just going to teleport. Completely. I do believe as well the deers are one of the hardest creatures to kill now in the game. Something like that. I'm just kidding. We're desynced pretty hard. At least I killed a bunny. That's cool. Maybe I'll get lucky and loot some meat or something. Okay, let's just build. I know we're desynced, but let's just... This is the worst part, guys. I'm going to die of starvation. There's nothing I can do. I have 2 eggs that I can't loot. Those eggs would literally save me right now with hunger. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen, so... Forget about eating or drinking. Let's just focus on building the home base here. Okay, fast forward 5 minutes. We finally have the resources to build, guys. So we're going to be building. So I guess technically on a normal day, when there's really not a lot of desync and you can technically play the game, I would probably build this out and make it a little bit bigger. But for now, I think the easiest thing to do and the quickest way to do it is just do 1 square, super tiny New York apartment style. I'm going to probably have to dismantle the campfire as well and then put it back in, which is fine. But we have a pretty good start. At least, again, this is like... It's makeshift, but it is what it is. So... Well, guys, let's talk pros and cons of Conan Exiles. By the way, the body that you see is one of my dead bodies. I just I couldn't loot any food because of the desync, so I just ended up dying next to the campfire, respawning, looting my dead guy, and then obviously starting to build our makeshift thing. Anyways, pros about Conan Exiles, I do see a lot of potential with this game. Obviously there's some bugs and kinks to work out. Really not happy with the server desync. I don't know if it's the individual server from the server that we're on. I don't know if other servers are having this problem, but desync makes it really, really hard to do anything at the end of the day. If and when that is fixed, it's going to be a lot more fun. When it's not desynced, this game is actually really, really fun. I'm enjoying myself in the game. I have a couple buddies that are going to be jumping in, I think, later tonight. So we're going to be actually playing with a little mini group of hardcore players, especially on a PvP server. That's going to be fun. So I'm looking forward to actually kind of getting to a higher level, getting better armor and gear. My goal has been to get a bow and arrow, but I just haven't even had time for that. It's just basically building our home base and just getting a spawn point. And once we have a spawn point, you know, we can kind of build from there. I've seen other houses and structures in this game that are huge, so there's people that are a hell of a lot farther than me, per se. But it's definitely something to look forward to. I know there's a lot of, like, I guess different spots in this game that are pretty cool. There's you know, some adventure. There's definitely some story as well. I touched a couple like artifacts, and a voice started to talk to me or something in the game. So, you know, who knows exactly what is going to happen with that, but I do see a lot of potential for Conan. A lot of people are enjoying it. The big con for me is just the desync, and not even able to loot the eggs that are right next to my base. It sucks. I'm probably going to die of starvation again and just have, you know, basically have to respawn. So again, once the desync is fixed, I'm going to be very happy. But for now, we're just dealing with it. Nonetheless, enjoying myself. What do you guys think of Conan? Are you guys playing this game? Is it something that you can see yourself playing? Is it just another one of the 1,000 survival games out there? Is it not worth your time? I do think, again, once it's fixed and running well and the bugs are squashed, I think this could be a really fun game to play. But right now, a little frustrated. In any case, we at least have our home base. The last thing I need to do with the home base before the video is done is just build a door. I need to get, I'm just collecting branches here. I need to build a door. Once the door is built, I do believe we're actually there. Oh, actually one more wall as well. And we should be good to go. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate your time. This is playthrough number 2 for me with Conan Exiles. Playthrough number 3 is going to be happening next week. And with playthrough number 3, I want to get into the world of PvP. I want to actually maybe fight some players. I would love to kind of get used to the bow and arrow, maybe have a bigger home base, and hopefully no desync or little desync. That would be awesome. So we'll see. I don't know in terms of patches how quickly the dev team is patching up the game. But then again, the server could be a separate issue. It could just be a cheap server. I don't know exactly. I have to take a look at that. But in any case, guys, we do have more information here at MMORPG.com. Highly appreciate your time. Let me know what you guys think below of Conan Exiles in the comments. My name is RipperX, and I'll see you monkeys next week.
Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.